Hello, everybody. How is my mic? Testing 1, 2, 3. It's not too loud, is it? And is there any echo? Let me know if everything is okay. I'm eating cashews too. Greetings. Hey. Mic is great. Excellent. Sounds good. Excellent. Thanks. Sound is good. Excellent. Okay, let me take a peek out the window really quick because I'm a little bit early, so it's still getting dark. The sun set not quite an hour ago at 6:22 p.m. my time. That was I'm on Eastern Daylight Savings Time here. Hi everybody. So my telescopes are not in operation yet. I'm going to start them up in about probably a couple of minutes. Now this is interesting though. The last two times I did a live stream for Deep Sky, last time I had a drifting issue on one of my mounts, and so I was getting elongated stars. And the time before that, my camera burned out. I bought a replacement from my friend Doug. So, not having such great luck these days live streaming. Something always goes wrong. So, I'm hoping this ends that streak now, and everything will go smoothly. Good day. Hi, everybody. Lots of people joining already. We got 70 people here. I'm going to start up in a couple of minutes. I haven't started yet. But everything is connected. Everything is polar aligned. I should be good to go without any issues. Right? Famous last words. It hasn't quite been an hour yet since sunset. I'm going to be imaging with H alpha on both rigs. And if you haven't seen my last image I posted around yesterday, that's the last one. I finished this one probably yesterday or the day before, I can't remember. And I think it came out pretty good. I think I finished it yesterday afternoon and posted it right after I finished it. It's a false color image of narrowband, but I kind of like how it looked. I'm still going to go back and do a true color image. But I'm pretty happy with it. Let me move this down real quick. Let me look out the window. I think it's getting pretty dark out there. I may as well start this up. I'm going to start my Explorer Scientific up first because at least that one will goes through an autofocus routine. So hopefully by the time it play solves, goes through the autofocus, hopefully it should be ready to go, dark enough. Not quite as dark as it could be, but let's just get started. I'm impatient. It's been about, let's see, about 49 minutes since sunset. You think it's dark enough? All right. Let's get this show on the road and get this first one going. This is my Explorer Scientific, and I'm pointing it at NGC 1491. That's they call it the fossil footprint. And if I pull up Stellarium, I'll show you where it is in the sky. Let's see. NGC 1491. What? It can't be that low already. This is really? What time is it? It's barely 20 degrees high. Oh wow, I'm really early on that one. Hang on here. You know what? I'm going to start it up anyway. 14 degrees high is very low. I didn't realize it was that low because I've been capturing it later in the night. But you know what? Let's go for it. I don't know. 20 degrees high kind of scares me. Let's rock and roll. I'm going to hit run. I got everything set up to start with HA. But this is low. Let's say a few prayers. Hope this thing goes according to plan. I'm always taking a risk when I do this on a live stream that things are going to run smoothly. But there goes my Explorer Scientific scope. And it's definitely going to be pointing low. 20 degrees is as low as I like to take this. It looks like it's pointing at my other telescope. Okay, so it's going to settle in right about there. And it says slewing. Setting HA filter. Okay, now it's going into an autofocus. As long as it can find stars, that's fine. Let's see. Did it find any stars? I can already tell there's the fossil footprint right there because it's so bright. All right, let's start up the other rig. All right. I think the autofocus, yeah, I can tell the autofocus definitely found stars to work with, so that's okay. All right, now this one, I'm going after LBN 278. It's the I'm doing HA again, and do you guys know what LBN 278 is? LBN 278. And that's really, wow, very close to the zenith. So I'm definitely capturing this one. It's already on the other side of the meridian, so this thing's on its way out. So I need a few clear nights in a row before this thing is gone forever. So let me, so the autofocus looks like it's doing okay. So let's get this one started. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry I'm missing a lot of comments. I'm focused on getting this stuff running. And let me just check the focus really quick. Wait. I want to make sure I'm plate solving on the current filter that I have in there. Okay. And let's see where the focus. I don't run autofocus on this one. It's kind of weird running the autofocuser. It doesn't seem consistent. So I just manually focus with the software. 118. And that's Polaris, the North Star. I think that's pretty good. I don't think I should mess with it. Those stars are freaking pinpoint. You can't get them. Excuse me, I'm spitting out my peanuts. You can't get stars any more pinpoint than this. So let's just run this sucker. Run. Have mercy. Let's see. Okay, so this scope should be moving in a second here. Okay, there it goes. There goes the Rasa. I have to be able to control everything from inside my house. I cannot concentrate and do things when I'm outside in the cold weather. Forget it. I love being inside, comfortably inside my house, running everything from my command center here. Even though these scopes are about 20 feet away from me. From where I sit to outside, they're only about 20 feet away. I'm sorry, I'm missing a lot of comments. Oh, okay, I gotta click OK, because I don't have a filter wheel, so I have to manually click OK that it's using an HA. I can't put a filter wheel on front. Okay, so let's see make sure this one finds the target. If it turns green, it knows where it's at. If it doesn't turn green, That's a problem. So come on. It's doing a search right now for my target. Okay. Now I might have to go through one or two more corrections with the mount. It's so nice when things go smoothly. Let's check on this setup. Okay, this one looks like it's still worrying about focus. When this curve turns green, I'm good. But right now, it may be weird because I'm pointing so low to the sky. 20 degrees, I don't like that. But just please turn green and we can get on with it. No, see, it's got to go up one notch. When it's level like that, it kind of means the focuser is having problems going inward. Please, please turn green. Let's see. Okay, it's going up at least. That's a good sign that when you start to see it go upward. One more notch. Hopefully it will turn green. But focus. Success. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry I'm missing so many comments. I'm focused on watching everything to make sure everything is looking good here. Okay, I got one rig. This one is pointing at the Propeller Nebula, and this one is pointing at the fossil fuel. Okay, now it's going to go into one more plate solve. Make sure it finds it and centers my target. And let's see if this one looks like it's already imaging. Good. So I'm doing 3-minute exposures on this rig. Can't wait to see what they look like. The stars look pinpoint in my plate saw, by the way. This is awesome when both rigs run exactly the way you think they're supposed to. Hang on here, let me move this over a little bit. I'm sorry I'm missing so many comments. I'm a one-man show here. Hi, everybody. I know I missed so many comments. I'm never going to be able to keep up reading all these, but thank you. I appreciate that. These aren't my glasses, but I have to go to the eye doctor. I finally need some glasses. Okay. So this setup, my Explorer Scientific setup is, it should be looking for a guide star right now, and there it is. And on this one, I have a newer version of PhD2 where I have the multi-star guiding going. And guiding looks pretty good. We're almost done with the first exposure on the Rasa setup. And then I can relax and start looking at comments. I just want to make sure everything is going. Okay, so that guiding is going. And we are integrating on the Explorer. So both scopes are in action. Hooray! And let's look at the weather. Wow, what is this crap? What is this crap? It was supposed to be clear all night. I see some crap coming down on me. See, I'm right here. I'm I'm about 5 blocks outside of Detroit. It was supposed to be all clear tonight. Maybe, well, I'm sure I got a few hours to go at least. That's not cool. Okay, this first image is almost done on the Rasa Telescope. And there it is. This is a 3-minute exposure on the Propeller Nebula in HA, and you can see right there, I'm using my mono camera, and you can see why they call it the Propeller. How do you like that? Let me move this down. It's still in the way. Pretty cool. And I see lots of extra nebulosity going around here, even for just a 3-minute exposure. And even Even though it's still pretty light outside too. It's not completely dark yet. Oh, fellow Michigander. So that's how that looks on the Rasa. And we're almost halfway done with our first exposure. This is not going to be pretty if I'm only pointing 20 to... Let's see the fossil fuel again. The fossil footprint. Yeah, look at that. I'm right at the 20 degree... Well, maybe about 21 degrees. Or 22 degrees right now. That scope is pointing low. But I mean, this is actually the best time. I started at about 7:15, and I can image all the way to 7 in the morning, almost 12 hours, if the skies were clear. But this is the worst time of the year to actually get clear skies. I'm waiting for the first image to come through on my Explore Scientific. So everything is good. Like I said before, my last 2 times live streaming, I had a drifting issue with my mount, and the time before that, my camera burned out. Can you believe it? And if you haven't seen my latest image yet, I finished processing this one yesterday. The Horsehead Nebula and the Flame. I love this one, even though it's a false color image. I'm going to try real color, true color later in the year. But I love this one. I might have to put this one on the wall. And the reaction online, everyone seems to love it. So that was really nice to see. I'm almost done with my first image here. On the Explore Scientific, you can see the status bar down here. That green status bar. Thanks. So let's see. Almost ready. It's actually a small nebula at the core, but it's a very bright core, and then there's nebulosity around it. But look how bright that core is. Yeah. And you can see that. Now, here's the thing, though. You see that mean readout of 2779? That is about almost 3 times higher than what it should be, and that's because I started so early. But this mean readout is going to fall as the sun sets even more. And that's the fossil footprint, and there's... The other nebulosity is a little bit still too faint to... Oops, there, that's the bright core. So it'll look cool when it's done and you combine all the exposures. And my flats will take care of all these blemishes you see here, the vignetting. I really shouldn't even have vignetting, but that's because I started so early. That's going to go away. Any problems with the Rasa? Nope. The Rasa is great, except in the summertime and warmer weather, the stars are softer, not quite as pinpoint. I don't know if that's a problem with all scopes or maybe just mirror scopes. That's what I noticed. Yeah, I already made this I already made it my screen background. Woohoo! Boy, it's so nice. I've actually been having a lot of good luck lately. Last night was good. I didn't have to babysit anything. I just started it up, and I left. I went and watched TV. Then I went to bed. I didn't have to do anything it just ran. But at about 3:30 in the morning, both rigs stopped running. I got hit with clouds. And the clouds lasted the rest of the night into the morning. A link for what? For observing the night sky? I have a video for beginners. If you can go to my just do a search on my channel for, here, let me put it in here. Beginner. That's a link for beginner telescopes. And here's the clouds that are heading my way. I'm so shocked because I actually believed my weather. He wants a link. Oh, I'm on Astrobin, but I don't put my highest res picture online. I keep those to myself. So, but you can look for me on Astrobin. So everything is running great. So now I can start reading some comments. Hello to the 177 people watching. You know what I was thinking about doing? I was actually going to add a join button to YouTube and make live streams a pay feature, and I would then live stream a lot more than I normally do, but I still grapple with that. I keep talking about it, and I don't want to have to make people pay to watch a live stream. It's fun to have so many people watching at once, you know? So I forget the join button. I'm already retired. I don't have to take people's money. Oh, Westland, hello. And we got Seattle there. No, I have a Polemaster on each one. I didn't get a new one, but I did get a new imaging camera because my ASI 1600 died on me. Yeah, stay free. I hear you. I know. I want to keep it free because I like so many people joining us. It's just fun. These aren't my glasses, but they work. Phoenix. What do you do with super bright lights shining? You want to see what I did? I don't know if you can see them on my surveillance. The super bright light shining in your backyard. I have an 8-foot tall slab of plywood there. Can you see that? Because there's a neighbor that lives in this direction beyond my garage there, and they have 2 bright lights in their backyard. So I make sure I put up this plywood 8 feet tall to block the light from directly hitting my telescopes. So that's one thing you can do. I know. It's lame, but what else? I can't do nothing. And on this one, you can see the mean readout dropped by about 200. And it's going to keep on dropping as the sun sets even lower. So you always want to see your mean readout going down. If it's not going down, then you've probably got haze out there or something else that's keeping it raised. Hi from Brittany. Hello. I'm sorry I missed it. Hey, dude. You're the best astrophotography. Oh, my head is really inflated anyway. It couldn't be any more. I appreciate that, though. My new telescope, you see what I'm doing right here? I am spoiled that I get to control everything from inside the house, so I'm actually not going to use my new telescope until my electronic focuser arrives for it. I have to have control from inside. So I have a MoonLite focuser on the way. Although I haven't been built for it. Ron from MoonLite told me it might be a few days. Hey! Paulette, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Let me see. Paulette made the first contribution. $5. Thank you very much, Paulette. I do appreciate that. Much appreciated. I have been spending some money in this hobby, so... much appreciated. What's my new scope? Oh, you didn't see my new scope before? Let me just show you a picture of it. I posted a picture of it online here. It's a beast. Wait a second here. No, not that. Wait. Where am I? Oh, there we go. Can you see it? It's a monster. It's the Explorer Scientific AR102. You can see how big it is. Yep. Ever caught a UFO? I can probably explain everything I've seen so far, but that would be awesome if I did. And you can see now my mean readout went from 2700 to 2500 to 2300, so it's going in the right direction. Under ideal circumstances, I think my mean readout should be around 600 or 700 for HA. Andrew, I appreciate that, Andrew. All these contributions are definitely going to my equipment because I really appreciate that. Now you got me up to $9.54. Thank you, because I actually spent about $980 on that telescope. I don't try to use my YouTube as leverage to try and get deals. I don't like that. But it puts pressure on me then to have to be nice and use their equipment. So if I pay for it fully, then I'm free to do what I want and say what I want, right? Except with my MoonLite focuser. I said, hey, Ron, can you give your old friend Chuck a deal, please? And he knocked a few bucks off. Not much. So I did get about maybe 50 bucks off on my MoonLite focuser. Because I'm a regular customer. Don't tell Ron I said that. He might not like it. My battery, I don't know. I've always had an interest in space. I guess like everybody, it goes back to even before I can remember. But maybe not until if you hear me sniffling, sorry, I got my allergies are back again. But I think it was 5 or 6 years ago. I thought, you know what? I'm tired of controlling a mount manually, and so I started buying motorized mount, and then one thing leads to another, and here we go. I'm all stuffed up. Sorry about this. I know you probably hear me breathing hard. Oh, why am I still looking at that? Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining. We got 107. Oh, there goes a plane. I'm about 20 minutes from Detroit Metro Airport. I'm in the arrival path, so planes are always going by in that direction from north to south. Allergies are, you know what happens is whenever we start putting on the heat, it usually triggers my allergies. And even though I changed the furnace filter, it's still, yeah, no, not quite a UFO. It still hits me for a couple of weeks. All good? Okay, cool. Hi, we got 180 people watching, and if you're just joining us, I'm capturing, this is the Propeller Nebula, and I'm capturing it with 3-minute exposures with my Rasa Telescope, this one. And it's already past the meridian, so I really need to make sure I don't lose time. I'm going to have to capture it whenever I have a clear night so I can finish it. And my Explorer Scientific is pointing really low right now, about almost about 24 degrees at the Fossil Footprint Nebula. And right now I'm a little nervous because let me check the weather on my phone. It didn't. It said it was going to be clear all night. Hang on here. Maybe it still says that. Oh, jeez. It says at 10 o'clock it's going to get partly cloudy. That's what it looks like here. Rats. But then at 2 a.m. it gets clear again. Ah, that's not cool. Yep. Hi, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate everybody being so kind. I appreciate that. My favorite planet, I think mine is, I like Saturn just because those rings. It's always fun to look at it. No, my scopes have never bumped into each other, but I've come close sometimes. I have come close, it seems, but they're set up pretty far away this time. Krish, thank you. Krish the guy. I really appreciate that. You guys are too kind. And this is definitely going towards the new equipment I've been buying. I spent about $1,500 so far in the past couple of weeks. I'm up to, my chat revenue is $15.16. Thank you very much, everyone. Much appreciated. Right. I don't know what to expect from the James Webb. I haven't been reading too much about it. All I know is that it keeps getting delayed. You stopped listening to that damn weather people a while ago. Yeah. But you know what? The satellite just doesn't lie. There it is. That's what I rely on most. Yeah. Oops, where's the weather? Let's look at that view. Here, I'm going to give you guys a link if you're interested in if anybody wants to see the weather channels I use. That one. And that one. Those, I like those two views. Hi, Dan. Thank you very much, Dan. I appreciate that. You guys have got me going up to $23.59. You guys are the best. Thank you very much. And everything right now is running smoothly. Now, if you guys saw my last live stream where I kept fighting elongated stars, what happened is thanks again, Dan. And what happened is to fix it, I noticed my mount was drifting, and so I tightened up the clutches. There's one you see here. That might be another one. And I noticed I had a couple loose thumb screws that hold my guide scope in place. After I fixed all that, the drifting issue was fixed. Everything is running smooth. I love it. I just wish those damn clouds weren't going to arrive. Now, the fossil footprint, If I stacked all the images, you will see a lot of extra nebulosity around it. But right now, all we can see is the bright core with the 4-minute exposure. And because of the light pollution. You can see my mean readout has dropped. So that's good. It's going in the right direction still. I need this to be around 700 or 800 for optimal conditions, though. So I'm definitely a little overexposed right now, because the sun hasn't set enough yet. Oh, great. Yeah, glad you found those links useful. The last time I captured the dumbbell, when is it? I think just recently, actually. I did a wide field view of it. Let me show you. The last time I captured it, these are all the pictures I've captured. I've had a really productive year this year. This is the last image I captured of the dumbbell. It's a wide field, and I did it with my color camera. Hey. I usually make a year-end video of everything I capture, but let me show you guys a quick preview. This is the bat. These are a lot of the images I captured, most of the images, my best ones that I captured this year. There's the Cave Nebula. There's the Crab Nebula that I captured. The Cygnus Wall. You know, by year-end, there's the Elephant Trunk. Oh, this is the cool one. There's the Fireworks Galaxy, and we got a star cluster on the right. I like that wide field view. You get a bunch of when a bunch of stuff is going on there. Can someone else answer that? What's a good telescope in this $500 range? Huh. For viewing? There's the fish head I captured at the start of the year. I got a galaxy cluster here. All these are galaxies. And you guys are awesome, Ryan. Thank you very much, Ryan. And Adam. We got Ryan donating 5. Adam donating 10. I'm not sure what that symbol is, but I appreciate that, Adam. A little something to put towards weather modification equipment. I wish. Thank you very much, Adam. And Esnod, Grass Esnod. I'm not sure, $20. You guys rule. Thank you very much. Greeting from Central Australia. Red Sand Motor, 130. Wow. Great content, sir. I appreciate that, Esnod. I know I'm saying that wrong. Thank you very much. Red Sand. Snake Country. Ron Cisco, $10. Thank you very much, Ron. I really appreciate that. You know, I have to go look at the tally now. You guys, I always look at the numbers. We got $66. Wow. It's definitely going to help pay for that recent focuser I bought. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you very much. And hello to the 189 people that are currently watching. It's awesome when we got a nice crowd going. Everything is running smoothly. Now, I'm not bouncing around from object to object. I'm staying on the fossil footprint all night long because I want to finish it up. And I'm going to be switching from project to project on this one because the propeller is just not going to be around that long. So if you look at my what I normally do is I will say, okay, end this one at 11:55 p.m. And then I'll say, okay, it will automatically stop that one, and it will go to the next one, NGC 7822, and then I say end this one at 4 a.m., and then at 4 a.m. it will then end that and automatically go to the next one, which is Orion. which I haven't actually started yet. And then you just sleep and keep your fingers crossed that it does what it's supposed to. Hello. Ollie's Astro. Skywatcher 150. Very good value for the money. Good to get into Astro. Oh, that's good. Astropharsography. Is that you? Ravine? Dang it. Razine? I always get the name wrong. I think Razine. I'm sorry, I haven't gone to the eye doctor. I really need glasses. I'm wearing someone else's. You have been wow, you've been an inspiration. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Rob. I do appreciate that. And let's go look at the tally. I love seeing the tally go. $71 today and 88 cents. Woohoo! I'm gonna be rich. Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate that. This is definitely gonna help pay. My focuser was just under $500. The thing with the focuser is I made a mistake though. I told Ron I want a focuser for my new telescope. The new scope I bought right here. And I forgot I had a MoonLite focuser still attached to my Orion ED80T telescope in the basement that I don't even use. So all I could have done really with Ron was just tell him to send me the attachment, the flange for this scope, and then I could have just reattached the one I already have, but I don't want to tell Ron to forget it. I feel bad. So, oh well. You know, you say you're going to buy something from somebody, you stick with it. My mistake. MoonLite under $1,000? Sure, of course. Yeah, that's a big scope. I posted this online and people were saying, what kind of imaging train? But I think I might have overdone it right there with the imaging train. I haven't actually used the scope yet because I haven't gotten clear skies during the day and I'm waiting for my electronic focuser. Yeah, I was talking about the MoonLite focuser. Oh, Mark. Best $20 I spent today. Wow, thank you. Go get cheaters at Costco. Thank you very much, Mark. I appreciate that. All right, let me take a look at my live chat here. My revenue. $91 chat revenue and 88 cents. Sweet. You guys rule. I put it on the mount already, my little CGX mount. I thought the CGX was going to crumble under that, but it's actually still under the payload limit. This is less than 30 pounds. Very close, at least. Or I might be pushing up against that limit, actually, if I add the MoonLite focuser. And you can see my mean readout, by the way. There's a fossil footprint nebula. And the mean readout, like I said, continues to go down. I want it to keep going down as the sun sets lower and lower. So that's good. And ideally, I'd rather see this in the 700 or 800 range. That's when, you know, seeing conditions for my setup are ideal. And this is the Rasa Telescope. The white scope here pointing at the Propeller Nebula. And you can see why it gets its name, the Propeller. And you can see a lot of extra nebulosity around it. This one's going to look cool when I'm done. What's a gain? Yeah, you can, somebody else explain that? I'm never good at explaining gain and offset. I just have certain values that I use. So I'm looking at the Propeller Nebula with the Rasa, and I'm looking at the fossil footprint with the Explorer Scientific, and I'm not bouncing around from one to the other like I've done that, because I want to stay pointed at these targets so I can actually have data to process. Hey, thank you very much. I'm glad you're at the star party too. I always say party, even though it's really just me. A lot of people will do star parties and have lots more people and make it more interesting, but I actually I don't know how to invite people to this kind of stuff yet, so I usually just do it on my own. I keep telling my friend Doug Struble, I got to bring you on here, Doug, but I don't know how to do that. So, because Doug, if I'm imaging, I know Doug, he lives about 15 minutes away. I know he's imaging too. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining, everybody. Got both my telescopes pointing at different objects. Everything is running smoothly. It's just a great night, except I'm right here, and you can see I'm going to get hit with partly cloudy skies. But I think I got a few hours to go. Here's Detroit right here where my mouse is. I think I got a few hours to go before I get hit, which is fine. I'll image when I can. And the thing is, it was easy tonight because I was already polar aligned from a couple nights ago, and I never put my telescopes inside. So I didn't have to go through polar alignment. Saves me a little time. Oh, you're new here, and explain what I'm doing? Well, I'm capturing the fossil footprint. I control everything from inside the house. These scopes are outside my backyard, probably about 20 feet away from where I'm sitting. And I'm capturing the fossil footprint with the black scope. And with the white scope, I'm capturing the Propeller Nebula. And I just keep capturing more and more exposure, so when I'm ready to process, I combine them all together and keep my fingers crossed that something cool is going to emerge. I'm about 5 blocks outside of the city of Detroit in Michigan. What if Ron is watching me right now? I say a lot of things that I hope people aren't watching me. But I didn't say anything wrong. Ron's a good guy. How much humidity? Oh, I don't know, but I have dew heaters on the front, and I never seem to have a problem with it. I don't know. 90 to 100%? Is it going to rain? Or is there a fog rolling through? That's pretty high humidity. If there's a fog rolling through, I'm pretty much done for. Everything gets soaked. But, you know, it's not going to, it doesn't damage my equipment. Hey, Ray. The exposure times on the Rasa. Right now, I'm capturing the propeller, and I'm capturing 3-minute exposures with HA. And I usually do 3-minute exposures with sulfur and 1-minute exposures with oxygen, and gain 75-15. 175 people. Let's see how long you guys are sticking. This always fascinates me. So we got 182 people watching right now, and you guys are sticking around for an average of 3 minutes. Of course, a lot of you have been there longer, but see how that works is if someone sticks around for 3 minutes, they're usually replaced by the next person who comes and sticks around for 3 minutes. Because the amount of people watching seems to stay in that range. And thank you for the contributions. $91 in chat revenue. I appreciate that. It's definitely going to go towards the recent focuser I just bought. Detroit is in Michigan. Everybody calls it the Motor City, except the people who live in Detroit. We never call it by any Motown or the Motor City. We don't call it by any. We just say Detroit. Only out-of-towners, for some reason, like to call it the nicknames. You can't even see the propeller? Oh, in Stellarium? In Stellarium, yeah, there's the propeller. In Stellarium, it's called LBN 279? Yeah, that's it. 278, sorry. LBN 278. Stellarium is usually good at showing you the nicknames, but not the propeller. LBN 278. And if you look, it's in the framing mosaic wizard, it actually takes the LBN too. So if you want to find it in the framing mosaic wizard, that's all you got to do is put that in there. And let's see if it comes up. See, you can see I have blemishes, by the way. That's why you still use flats. It's still searching for the propeller. And there it is right up there. You see that? And then that's how I would just frame it. Capture that. You have to go. Okay. Thanks, Kajoman. I'm not really sure if I've ever tried to pronounce your name before. Kajoman. Katie is an alien. Look out. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. All right. I inspired you to set up your Rasa tonight. Why wouldn't you set it up? If it's clear, get it out there. Get it going. Oh, right. And you can't see the actual nebula. Oh, you can't? I don't know why. That's because that's a popular target. Like here, you can see, whoops. My mouse is giving me problems. I can't really zoom in. Yeah, a lot of them, Stellarium is pretty good at showing you. And if you're just joining me, I've got 2 rigs running tonight. Thank you very much. Everything is running fine, and I'm having a good time. It's such a relief. Sometimes when things go wrong, they really go wrong. When it rains, it pours. Hello from Germany. Hello. Oh, you wish you had money tonight? I appreciate the thought. Thanks, Katie. No problem, but I appreciate that. Katie's harmless. Let's see the weather again. Getting closer. See, I'm right here on the map. That's just a shame. It's a great night tonight. And there's my mean readout still dropping. That's good. Thank you. I don't have first light on the 152 yet. I think I'm not going to do the 152 until my electronic focuser arrives. Victor. Thank you very much, Victor. I appreciate that. $4. And Josh Wilson, you guys are awesome. Thank you very much. Let's take a look at my running total here. I'm up to $104 in chat revenue. All right, that's going to my electronic focuser. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate that. I've never tried to cash in on astrophotography. I don't have Patreon. I don't have a join button on YouTube. I don't sell prints. I've always resisted, but I do appreciate those donations. I feel like, okay, at least I get that. They do help. At some point, I'm sorry I'm stuffed up. The allergies get worse as the night goes on. Especially this time of year is killing me. Good. Oh, cloudy. Well, I was looking at my weather here, and my friend Doug just sent me a message. That's what I was talking about earlier. He says, finally a string of clear nights. Hooray. Let me show you my weather here. I don't know if you can see that, but it says Saturday clear, Sunday clear, Monday clear. Yeah. You see that? I don't know if that's coming through. So I got a few clear nights before. I should be able to finish up a lot of imaging. If I don't screw things up and everything, I should be able to capture a lot of cool stuff. But I'm staying on the fossil footprint probably all night long. If it's clear tomorrow, guys, do you want me to live stream tomorrow? I mean, I don't mind. I have fun doing this. Sorry, I'm sniffling. I don't mind hanging out. I enjoy this. Yeah. Cool. Maybe if things go good and nothing's going on, maybe I will. Every clear night, right? Cool. I haven't used the new scope yet. I am waiting for an electronic focuser to arrive. And the problem with my new scope, if you haven't seen it, it's right here. The problem with the new scope is I'm using it for solar, and I had a feeling I was probably not going to use it until... I usually shut down solar imaging between February and January because the sun goes so low. You're cutting through so much atmosphere and seeing conditions just get worse. And my backyard is usually all shade because the sun has gone so low. Two clear nights in the UK? Oh. What is that horse? What horse? Yeah, right. Giddy up, pony. But here's an actual horse. A space horse. That's my latest one that I processed. Doug probably thinks I'm ignoring him because he sent me a text. Stream to your heart's content. Okay. Hello, everybody. We still have about 183 people hanging out. You guys are awesome. It's fun when you get a nice big crowd watching. And this mount, the Explorer Scientific, is pointing so low that I don't have a meridian flip for another 6.5 hours. Jeez. Can you have a shout out? Doo-Doo Dylan. Nice name. Thanks, Ollie. Yeah, I definitely went unusual. I still want to do it in true color at some point. Yeah, well, narrowband filters definitely help with light pollution. It blocks out quite a bit. This is the Propeller Nebula, and that's a single 3-minute exposure. So imagine if I get a couple hours worth of data for HA, that's going to look really cool. Hey, first time joining. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm so stuffed up. It drives me nuts. I took a couple of Benadryl, but it doesn't help that much. These allergies. Somebody else wants to shout out? Happy birthday, Iris. No shot bot. Nothing but fake stuff. Perseus. VO. This is fake? I hope Perseus is kidding. You're welcome, Ray. Thanks for joining, Ray. You hope he's kidding too. Yeah. Thanks, Paulette. Yep. I can tolerate trolls unless they start, putting in too many comments. Then it's like, okay, they gotta go. If that's not fake, why is it not the same as the picture from NASA? Okay, why? I tell you why. Perseus. Pin hide user. Goodbye, Perseus. That's why. That's why, Perseus. I have a quick trigger finger. Life is too short. I tell you what. I've been accused of so many. Some person said, "Your link is clickbait," and welcome to the internet, buddy. Every freaking link on the internet is clickbait, and you're gonna freaking get on your soapbox on my channel? I banned him forever. I don't tolerate this kind of stuff. And another person said, "Why did you upload this video? Just to get clicks?" Who uploads a video and doesn't want clicks? Those kind of comments drive me nuts, I think I'm a calm person, but I have a breaking point with stupidity. He went back to Perseus. Make a new account. That's fine. Okay, genuine questions are fine. But I don't see, I'm missing a lot of comments. I don't read fast, and my eyesight's not that great. I should put something down here. Wait. Propeller Nebula and Fossil Footprint Nebula. Hopefully that fits. I don't know if I spelled propeller. Propeller? Is that how you spell it? Propeller? I don't know. It don't matter. How do you spell propeller? Propeller. 1 P and 2 E's. Let's see if I did that right. So that's an E instead of an A? Okay. Hello to the 180 people watching. Awesome. What a crowd. Bottle of red wine. Awesome. And there are my two scopes in action, pointing at different targets. It'd probably be more interesting if I had guests on my show. I need to learn how to invite people. So we can switch. See what I'm imaging, see what somebody else is imaging. That would be awesome. Yeah, when does the monkey head come out? Let's see the monkey head. Monkey head. The monkey head hasn't even risen yet. Let's see. Where is the monkey? Oh. For me, it doesn't even come into view. Well, it comes into view about 1:35. Huh. 1:35 in the morning. I should have a view of that one. Hello from Italy. Although I think I captured that recently. No, I captured it last year. Let me show you. I think. Or was it the year before? Oh, here it is. That's the monkey head nebula. Can you see it? I captured it last year with my Rasa. I don't know how that color looks. I want to show you. Let's try and change the color. Watch this. Okay. What if I change this? Will this make it more blue? See, in hindsight, you know, you always go back and you always want to tinker with the images. How does that look? This is an image from last year. Do you like that or previous? Old or new? Old? Okay. And that one likes new. And that one likes old. Old. Oh, yeah, we're getting looks like 50-50. Old is more vibrant. Other people like new. New looks more natural. Okay. I did have issues with that horse head. Everybody has issues with this bright star. Is a killer when you're trying to capture the horse head and the flame. Usually you have I tried to clone stamp around the edge of that bright halo to try and soften it a bit. So what do you think? I think that bright star came out pretty good. It's usually so bright it usually leaves a big nasty halo. Even this one left a halo. But I think I survived it pretty good. The halo was really bad in my sulfur and oxygen, but the HA didn't have a halo, so that helped. Looks more natural. Oh, okay. I loved it. This is my new favorite image. Even though it's a false color image, it's even my screen background. I got to do a print of this one. Let's see something here. You can see when I started a little bit too early, when the sun wasn't set enough. You can look at the first image I captured, and now about an hour later, look at the next one. If I can get my mouse there. It's a little more contrasty. After an hour, the data does look better. See, it looks a little faded out. That's why you shouldn't start imaging too soon after sunset. So this is a 3-minute exposure, by the way. And I'm going to capture, how many? Probably at least a couple hours worth before I move on to the next target. I won't be here that long, but before I move on to the next target, NGC 7822. I don't know what that is. NGC 6726? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Let's see. NGC. If I point my framing mosaic wizard at it, NGC. Let me see what it was again. I lost it. Where was that comment? NGC. Where did it go? Oh, 6726. Let's see what this area shows. $6726. I got it. I'm curious as to what you guys are looking at, as to what this is going to bring up. I don't know what it is. It's still searching. Maybe it's something new I can capture. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I think I need to do broadband for that, but yeah, I have problem with my light pollution to get that dark nebulosity. Let's see where that is. I would love, it's just I don't think I could capture that in my area. Right now it's below the horizon. When does it come out? Oh, it's not even out this time of year. Cause look at this, it's out when the sun is out. So, yeah. And it doesn't get very high either. Looks like it only gets about 10 degrees high when it does come out. So, that's out of my reach. I guess that's why I never see anybody in my area capture it. It's too low. Probably more of a southern hemisphere kind of object. IC4812, what is that? Oh, this is interesting. Let's see what that one is. Searching. How long am I going to stream for? Probably 10 more minutes. I got some things to do in about 10 minutes. I think people are waiting for me. Maybe I can get by with 15 minutes. Oh, it's the same object. I didn't realize that. Okay. I have never traveled with my telescopes. I don't have a really setup that I can use for on the go. That's what I would like to have. Something that's easy to set up and just drive off with it to darker skies. That would be cool. But I don't have that right now. No comment, so you're not happy. Oh. Oh yeah, Quiv is I think he goes from the top of a building in Tokyo. You want Uranus. I put out a video that I captured Uranus, but it was just um, a couple of dots. Chuck from Star Talk. What am I imaging? I am imaging the Propeller Nebula with my white Rasa. There's a 3-minute exposure on the propeller. And I am imaging the fossil footprint with my Explorer scientific telescope. Let's see if anything happened here with the recorded clips. Camera 1. Something happened at 7:34. Oh, that was a plane. Something happened at 7:30. Another plane. Something happened at 7:23. Another. You see what I mean? I'm in the arrival path. So it looks like every 4 minutes a plane. And I bet this is a... Yep, another plane. Let's just take a look here. Oh, okay, that's just my mount changing direction. But you see what I mean? I'm in that arrival path. They just keep coming. I appreciate this, guys. You guys donated $104 today. That is so cool. I'm going to brag about that when I'm done here. Guess what they did? They donated $100. I love telling people that. They get a kick out of it. I'm going to tell my friend Doug, I did a live stream and I made some money. You should see Let's Flight soon. Political reasons? I don't know why. I haven't kept up with that. Hey, thank you. You're the best. I appreciate that. And if you don't know, I'm sorry I sound stuffed up, Estelle. I run each rig on a separate computer. I have a desktop computer right next to me on the left, and I have a laptop to my right. So this is my command central station. Astro Corone, you rule. Thank you very much, Astro Corone. I know Astro Corone. I think that's Caleb. You brought me up to $114.02. Thank you very much, Astro. I do appreciate that. It's a great night tonight. It's clear skies. Equipment is running perfect. The only downside are these clouds. I don't know how long these partly... They're coming. They're definitely coming, and it looks like it's a lot of them. I hate playing cat and mouse with the clouds. Thank you, Astro Crone. I really appreciate that. Thanks, guys. I shared those links above in the chat if you're interested in seeing them. Those weather links. The only bad part is how stuffed up I am. I hate if I ever rewatch. Oh, man, I sounded so congested. You can see my mean readout continues to go down, so seeing conditions continue to improve. And the reason seeing conditions are not great on that one is fossil footprint. Go back to that. You can see right now I'm still only pointing 30 degrees high in the north, so I still started way too early. Rick. Thank you very much, Rick. Rick Paul. I appreciate that, Rick. Let me see my running total here. $119 today. Thank you very much, Rick. You guys are awesome. $119. Oh. And I'm sorry I sound so congested. It's just one of those crazy. That time of the year. Should buy the Celestron. Yeah. Oh, should you buy it? That was my first motorized telescope, the Celestron ASI. I still use it today for planets and the moon. Garnett, yeah, Garnett's YouTube channel. I haven't visited your channel enough, Garnett. I should start doing that. Hello, Australia. From Sioux, Michigan? Thanks, Rick. Can you press F6 on Stellarium? What does that do? F6? Oh, look at that. I am in Redford. I'm about 5 blocks outside of Detroit. Okay, guys, it's about 8:30 my time, and I don't think anything is going to change here for a while. I'm going to stay on these same targets, so I want to thank all of you guys for joining, and thank you for the $119 in chat revenue contributions. I do appreciate that. It will go towards the new equipment I just bought. But thank you, everybody. I'm going to stay on these targets. What? What is that? $100? Kim, $100. I'm not sure what kind of money that is, but wow, you just took me up to $203. I was about to say goodbye. Thank you very much, Kim. Now I'm going to hang out for a few more minutes. Thank you, Kim. I can't believe that. You rule. That is amazing. I can't believe $100 donation. I do appreciate that. I am rich. You just joined on the stream. I've been going for over an hour here, but I was just saying I'm not going to be switching on my targets anytime soon, so everybody has pretty much already seen the targets I'm capturing. We've got a pretty good view of Propeller and the fossil footprint. But now I think that money does help help me towards my equipment. I'm halfway to my focuser. You gotta sleep? Yeah, I'm gonna have to take off. I got people waiting for me now. I got chores to do actually. So I want to thank everybody for joining. I had so much fun. I'm glad the equipment was running good. I'm glad we had a good turnout tonight. And thanks everybody. I'm just gonna stay on target until I get hit with those clouds that are coming. Yeah, they are definitely coming. Thanks everybody. See you later.